All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Going to jump right into the market today, guys. We're going to look at the market through a lens of 5s and 3s, try to put those together, see if we can understand the wave structure that we're looking at. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice, just showing you how I see the market, okay? So we're going to jump in and see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, a couple of things just want to just start with. First off, let's just zoom out to the 2-day chart and just kind of take a peek at this. I'm on the wrong chart. Let's get on there we go. Get on that chart right there. Let me go ahead and save that guy. Perfect. All right, just looking at this chart, if I was looking at a what we call S coins, you know, basically, guys, we would look at this and say, you know what? This is if I was just looking at this, analyzing it like an S coin, I would probably, you know, say, okay, we got our pump, we're going to get our dump, and it's going to dump all the way back down to this region, and I would look for targets down there. So guys, the first anecdotal argument here I just want to say is, guys, this just looks like it just needs to come. We're floating in midair. This price is floating in midair. It really needs to get down to between 14 and 6K. I would not be surprised to see prices come on down there. Okay, that's point number one. All right, point number two. This is looking awfully corrective. Looks like a finished 3-wave move, guys. This move right there looks very finished as a potential 3-wave move. I'm going to talk about what else it could be, but that is a beautiful 3-wave shape, and today we got a nice impulse to the downside, a break of that structure. We'll look at that shortly. So with that said, you know, it's looking down. Third anecdote here on the 2-day chart, you'll see this trend line on the RSI. You can see how we met this trend line on the RSI on the 2-day with resistance. That means that the momentum of buyers is you know, finding. You'll see that trend. It's losing its steam on the pullbacks, right? It's losing its momentum. Every pullback is smaller and smaller, and so what you're going to see is until we get enough momentum to shoot through that price down here, this RSI down here, we might just go on down for one more hit to the low. Now, what that's going to produce more than likely is divergence, which is what we would love to see. One more hit to the low with divergence here, and then we break back above that trend line, pull back, and continue on. That would be what we'd want to see over the next 6 months or so. Okay, a move like that. So we're kind of looking at this wave just generally, anecdotally, and just kind of wave shape, saying, guys, looking like another move down is coming. Beware of it. It might have already started today. I'll show you the wave structure that we're seeing, and we might be heading up later on down the road. But right now, everything is looking down. Okay, everything looks down for now. So that's first thing I want to mention. All right, second thing. Well, I've said second things, haven't I? All right, let's zoom in now just a little bit and just take a peek at this wave structure here, and I'll tell you what I'm seeing, okay? All right, 1-hour chart, good chart for that, perfect. All right, what you'll notice here is that we have a super nice, a super nice corrective structure here. Now, if we're looking at this as a 3, and a 5, there's a flat in the middle. As your B wave, then we got an A wave right here, we got a B wave here, and a C wave. That might be finished. That C wave could be completely done. We're going to wait and see that. I'm going to we're going to talk about this and what's at stake and what might be playing out here. So we'll pay attention to this. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing there, okay? But, you know, this could be a finished ABC, and we've already begun. We've had an impulse to the downside with a pullback, and now we've begun the next impulse to the downside. We would look for a pullback pretty much, basically, and a continuation, okay? And, you know, who knows how fast it's going to go. Nobody knows the type of wave and how fast it's going to go. It might create some kind of diagonal where it, you know, it goes very slow, right? Like that. But anyway, we could have started the next leg, the last leg, to the downside. And here we come, 12K range, okay, which is everybody's kind of looking for. So that's a possibility. All right. So there's that. Now let's zoom in on this wave just a little bit, and now we'll look at that wave structure and show you just what I'm kind of seeing there. What we began with here as you'll notice that a diagonal was started off the beginning. Okay, and that's a diagonal is a 5-wave impulse structure that looks very corrective. Every wave is 3 waves: 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves, like that. So there's 5 waves there, but every wave is 3 waves. Now we know the leading diagonals like this can also be 5 3 5 3 5 3 5, or it could be 3 3 3 3 3. Either way, you got 5 waves. It makes a wedge pattern, a descending wedge, what you guys would probably call it if you're not in the Elliott wave world. But nevertheless, it makes that contracting pattern there with 5 waves. Okay, that's an impulse wave, and it's usually the beginning of something like this. So this is the leading diagonal, the best I can tell. Now it could be. It could be an ending diagonal. I want to talk about that in just a minute. Because if it's an ending diagonal, it's the end of a correction, like the end of an ABC right there. Now, I want to talk about what this structure could be if that's an ending diagonal. We're going to get there in just a minute, but that's actually a bullish idea. The bearish idea for now says that this was, let me go back to the 30-minute, I'll get us there. The bearish idea says, hey, listen, this was an A, there's a B right there, flat in the middle, and then a C just happened, okay? And now we've got a leading diagonal to the downside. It's leading something new. We had a 3-wave pullback, okay? And a 3-wave pullback. Here we go, right there. Boom. And now we got another impulse, so we're going to get a pullback and a continuation to the downside. And this is going to continue trucking on down more than likely, okay? Now, that's the bearish idea. Going to go down, start impulsing down, making lower lows. All right, what else could this be? What else could this be? Let me talk a little bit more about another bearish idea that actually has us bearish in the intermediate term, or in the immediate to intermediate term, and then bullish again with a bull trap in it. So let's talk about that scenario now. So I just gave you the ultra bear count, pretty much, basically, that says, hey guys, we just got a simple pullback, we're going down now. Okay, so we want to be ready for other shenanigans though, because that's not the only thing that can happen here from a wave structure analysis standpoint. What else could happen? Well, what this wave structure could be is we could be developing a more complex wave. What do I mean? Well, when you start stringing 3-wave moves together, you get complexity, guys. You get complexity. So we already showed you the one. We got 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 5 waves down. There's a flat right there in the middle, and so I already showed you this ABC. Well, what if that is an ABC indeed? Okay, so let's mark it as such. Boom, 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 right there. All right, now what could be happening now is the beginning of a bearish wave, but we're not going down to 12K. We're just going to start working our way down. We're going to pull back and then continue down again for 3 waves. That we're gonna have a 3-wave move to the downside. Down is the bias for a little while, okay? But we're not going to go down impulsively, straight down, or down with power. We're going to go down correctively, pull back and go down again. 3 waves, retesting this low. Everybody's thinking, hey, yeah, we're going down. We're going to get down here. We could possibly even break that low and then follow that up by a 5-wave move. Okay, and that would be a larger time frame flat. Now, what would that be in the grand scheme of things? You say, what would that flat be doing there? And that's the question we always are asking here. But what that does, that provides a larger correction. That, you know, right here we had a larger correction here, and now we're getting a larger correction here. What would that be as far as wave structure is concerned? Well, let's just draw this trend line right there. Now that this could be drawn a little smaller, right? But let's just pretend here we get a 5-wave move right here. Boom, like that. All right. All right, boys and girls. I feel like the whispering painter. It's just a happy little wave right there. It's whatever wave. It's your wave. You can have whatever wave you want to have there. I need an afro on my head. The joy of charting with Jim Pierce. All right, we'll put a happy little wave right there. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so what this could be, it could become more complex. You get a 3-wave move down, and it becomes maybe part of I don't know, a diagonal. Now, generally speaking, by definition, diagonals need overlapping 4s and 1s. And so maybe this comes up a little bit more steeply. And maybe it gets up here to about 33K to overlap. Okay, maybe the trend line's not beautiful. Maybe it's not perfect. Something like that, right? Get it up there where it's not perfect, it's not beautiful, but it's an idea nonetheless. Okay, so in other words, we get a move here that maybe it creates a diag or finishes a fourth wave diag. I'm not a huge fan of this count, but it's at least something to consider, that we could get some kind of move like this and then a move down. Again, probably not the best idea in the world. Just looking at the shape of it, it's probably more likely that we probably come straight down. But you kind of got that look here, don't you? Just kind of boom, boom, boom. Or even you got a WX and then a Y wave where you got boom, boom, boom like that. And this becomes a WXY or an ABC 3 and then 3, something like that. It becomes a larger WX and then a Y. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here as a potential. So anyway, just watch out for the complexity there. That complexity is a possibility. Trying to get back to where I was. There we go. So there's a possibility you want to consider, at least think about, instead of just going straight down and and holding that forever, that we may get some shenanigans right in here where we get that. All right. So we've talked about the ultra bear count. I've talked about a secondary bear count, that where we get more, we get a 3 wave, then a 3 wave, then maybe another move to the upside and then down. So that's another bearish count, but it gives us bullishness later, but it's a fake out with a bull trap there. Okay, and then down we go. All right, what's final idea here? Let's just talk. What if we've reversed and we're going up? Okay, let's just remove my drawings here. There we go. What if we've reversed and we're just going up? What would we expect to see? Okay, well, what we could have here is a wave 1 and a wave 2. This is another wave 1, another wave 2. All right, and now what we're getting is another wave 1 and we're getting another wave 2. So it's a series of 1 2 1 2s where this becomes very bullish. This series of 1 2s make it so that in fact, this could be some kind of a fourth wave instead of a 1 2. Boom. Oh, sorry, right there. This comes down a little bit deeper, it goes back up for one more wave like that, and that becomes, part of the third wave, 1 2. Okay, or we can go back to this as a 3 wave move right there, and that becomes 1 2. Now this becomes 1 2. So any number of ways of looking at that, but nevertheless we get this pullback and then we go again. We're going again. One argument for that is that we have some hidden bullish divergence working on the charts, number one. And then number two, we really didn't get to any kind of clear liquidity zone, right? We didn't really come up and take out any liquidity at all. We're just kind of in the middle of no man's land. So I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if we just go straight down. We could. It certainly has that look to it. But I want you to be aware that we might just correct. This might reset the RSI for us, and then we go back up, and we have some hidden bullish divergence here in the 6 hour and the 4 hour. Okay, you can see we've broken the structure. We retested. Now we're going down. So we're going to be heading down for a little bit. Down is the direction for the immediate term, probably at least for 3 waves. Hopefully that resets the RSI, and then we see a break of that structure to the upside, and that's the bullish idea. Okay. Doesn't mean it's going up forever. It just means that, hey, we have some bullish construction here that's developing. Now, we have corrective waves in that bullish construction, obviously, but nevertheless, we could be. Now, the final thought is that we just have an A, a B, and this is a C, and we need this to finish and one more wave to the upside. This becomes a wave 4, okay? And then we get another wave to the upside. In other words, this correction, let me remove my drawings here again, that diagonal that I shared, it is a leading diagonal, but it's just leading, it could be just leading in ABC here, A, B, and now C. All right. The other possibility is that it could be a WXY. So we have a W wave right there. It's the ending diag, 3 waves there, 3 waves up. There's the X wave, and now we're looking for a Y wave. And in which case you would need 3 waves in Y. You've got 5 here, 3-wave pullback, and then another one. And so there you got 3, 3, and then 3 again. Okay? And that finishes the correction. Okay, that finishes the correction, and then we go up. But you can see here that we have hidden bullish divergence right here on the 15-minute chart. That 15 minutes is calling for, hey, looks like it's about finished and it needs a corrective wave to the upside. Okay. We do have, looking on the BTC, we do have, I was showing my group, we do have an order block right here on the hourly. Let's get to the hourly chart right there. We got an hourly order block right there. Boom. Generally speaking, we come back and usually retest the 50% mark. So I'm kind of looking at a setup like this where you get some kind of a 3-wave pullback back up to the 50% there, and then another hit to the low. And that might be boom, 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 like that. And then up we go. All right. So lots of ideas there I've shared with you. This will get us through, guys. This will get us this idea right there. That'll get us through Sunday, and then we'll do Sunday night charts, see where the market's going from there. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Thanks for joining me on the channel today. I hope those ideas from wave structure were quick enough that you could follow, but not too quick so you could track with me, but quick enough to keep your attention and understand. If you like the content, like the videos, let me know in the comments, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. It certainly helps my family as we do this full time and working on bringing more content, more and more content to you. If you want definite content that's going to get twice, 2 live streams every day, with daily trading as well, come join the Discord. Love to have you in there. Don't forget, the last week of the month, every month is free. So if you wanna come in, if you're new to the Discord, you want to get the last week of the month free, you just join. Go to my Patreon, link in the description. You just join up, become a Patreon supporter. You're going to pay for this month, but I'll refund it to you on August the 1st. When August the 1st payment goes through from Patreon, I refund it, and you get an extra week for your month. It's a great time to join. So starting right about now. We got about 7 days left in the month, 8 days. So it's a good time to join the Discord and get the last week for free. All right, you guys have a fantastic evening. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We'll talk at you on the next video later. Bye-bye.